I guess before I went live, I should have got my shit ready, but that's alright. Alright, so let's see if this is working everywhere. Let's go to Facebook. Yeah, it's working. Okay. Yeah, put it on this screen so I can see the comments, just in case there are some. Okay, so what I'm going to do is for the first little bit, put my music on here. I'm going to work on some, I'm going to put my makeup on, which is chill and easy. And then, go into how I set up my stream. I didn't buy anything to start doing this. Everything's budget. I think it looks alright. Somebody else might want to do it like that. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? I reckon it's the camera that's crooked. Not my face. Okay. I want some music here still. I'll show y'all what I'm doing there. I mean, two of the three people who have asked me any questions about setting up their own stuff are people who do music their own self. So I don't really think y'all need my help with some music. I probably need your help with music. You know what I mean? I just have been looking for royalty-free music for streaming. Works. Epidemic sound. That's where we're going. No, we're not. Oh yeah, it's Pretzel Rocks. This is one I have been using because you can just stream it from your browser. You don't have to set up anything. Two, on the Twitch feed. Hey, how are you, Jimmy? On the Twitch feed, it's going to leave a comment. But the way I think I have it set up is that if it leaves a comment onto my Twitch, it'll comment onto that, like that, like that. All right. Please hold. How are you, James? How's life treating you? Are you watching it on Twitch or Facebook? I keep making sure that I'm straight here. I am like, this first portion of this whole stream this morning is just going to be me chilling and waiting to see if anyone has any questions for me while I'm doing my makeup. So, with my thought process about live streaming, I'm just having fun talking to people. I've kind of stopped talking to people, you know? Especially since we've not been working in the public. So, also I feel like there's plenty of stuff that I do that's interesting to folks. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know about doing my makeup, but I guarantee you that somebody out there is remotely interested in how I do my makeup. You know what I mean? If you're watching this right now, share it with people. Oh, yeah, that's something that I need to do. I'm writing it down, putting it on the list after I put my makeup on. I'm gonna just show that some of these settings that I've been using. I've been going back and forth whether or not to keep streaming to my personal Facebook or to make it go to a business page. I have a business page set up for the Miss Frizzle, but I have to pay for that. Everything I've done so far has been free. And my gig, I think, honestly, knowing me, would be that you can do this without paying for a whole bunch of stuff. The only thing I pay for is technically Adobe, but that's because, like, I would pay for that whether or not I was streaming. I like it for its creative purposes. Anyways, the point was, if I use my personal page, I'll need to update my privacy settings, and if I do that, I need to update, like, what the hell I got on my personal page, and, I think that's just kind of like a lot of thinking, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not really sure. Honestly, like, I think that, like, I don't really care about having a personal Facebook any longer, for sure. So yeah, I'll probably just update it and update my privacy settings and make sure that I don't have anything that I'm super conscious of showing out to the world. I probably need to go through and, like, scrub some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Just kind of, like, do some looking around and see what's up. Change my privacy settings. Okay. As you can see, that basically did not a whole lot. I don't know if I like the music in the chat. I guess it don't matter. Cool. Next, bronzer. If I do push everything to a personal, I have a friend that streams, and he uses his, public page. If I do push to a public page, that's fine. But here's the other downside to that. I'm still going to be pushing a lot to this personal page because that's how I get viewers right now, is people that I know. I don't have nobody really watches me that doesn't know who I am personally. So probably what I do is take the little bit of a following, if you will, I have on my Facebook, and just turn that public. And if anybody's upset with how much I'll spam it, well, then I'm not hurt. I mean, like, one, they can call me. They can find my phone number out, figure it out, and call me. And two, I just don't really care. no use for Facebook, personally, like on a personal level. Couldn't care less about, like, even keeping up with the Jones. Like, just the whole process of Facebook is annoying as hell to me. So yeah, I think I'd much rather just flip it into being something that's like public and I don't really give a shit than I do worrying about what people think one way or the other. If someone's not happy about it, delete me. Or whatever, I couldn't care less. Alright, there's that. Same palette, because I'm a lazy girl. And get my awesome color with a big fluffy brush. Take the same big fluffy brush and find us a highlighty color of some sort somewhere. Use an eyeshadow. This is actually going to be a glittery eyeshadow. It's pink. Oh, I reckon I ought to show you. I ain't a YouTuber. It's that glittery one. So it's on this big fluffy brush, and I just tip it in the tip. And then I just kind of like slowly rotate it around in there. Because I just want like soft and fresh glitter amount. You know, I don't like a whole lot of craziness. Let me kind of hopefully show you like what that is. Right, it's brown. It's my bronzer and a little bit of pink glitter. That's all for that. Oh, you know what? I meant to post this to places, so hold on. Let me do that. See, like right now, I'm posting it to Instagram, Facebook, 2 Instagrams. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't bother me. And then all I do is copy and paste some of the same hashtags every single time. Oh no, I lost them. Hold on. Well, if you're watching live, you see me post something, realize I didn't do it right, quickly go to it and delete it before anyone's seen it in real life. I hope it worked. Hold on, let me try that again. What did I name this? Oh yeah, live Q&A. Oh, I really missed the opportunity to name it Q&A with A-Ray. Maybe that'll be the next segment. Live Q&A. I'm gonna set up your own stream. And logo making. Paste the hashtag part. Delete too much. Shake to delete, shake to undo. Did y'all see that tip? I'll give y'all some Apple tips. Surely everyone knows that one though. I'm probably doing a lot of mouth breathing, ain't I? Thanks for telling me. Now, Instagram's updated, so it's so dang confusing. I don't even know how to work it. Add, post, making progress. Next. Paste all of that. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Moving on. So, the only other thing that I'm really gonna do today with my makeup is take a brush like that into a purple color of some sort. Just chill it out, Lisa. Last third. Outer third, outer corner. Yeah, and then I'll just take another. That's a legitimate painting brush, not an eyeshadow brush. Let's take an eyeshadow brush, a little bigger and fluffier. Do some more blending. Instant Designer just sent me a message. Hey, how's it going? Do you need assistance with your logo? You know what, I posted my logo, my caption. All I'm doing is taking what's left on this brush and just doing it right here on this corner, just to push that together, not make it look so weird. Crystal clear, if you be watching this, you know what I was thinking about last night is for you to try orange, like that on your out, that on your in. You know what I'm saying? Because you've got bluer eyes than I do. And I think that'd be pretty. Got this eyeliner, just brown. Just gonna do basic all around. Except for the inside, I don't mean the inside. I don't know how to describe when I do that to y'all. You know, that's just like years of putting on some makeup. I'm darkening it up right here. Smudging it out with my finger. We are just normal people who don't have 17,000 brushes for everything and don't need them. Just kind of darkening my lash line a little bit. Got a little wild. Okay. That's it for that. Where's my big old eyeshadow brush? It's not really an eyeshadow brush. But I'm just kind of doing one of these numbers because I got a little bit wild with that eyeliner. And I just like everything to kind of look like it's not, I mean, not that it's not makeup, but, you know, I'm just blended and soft. Okay. I'm almost done. I'm going to do some eyebrows, mascara, and then I'm going to switch over to working on stuff. I reckon I'm not almost done because hold on. Big old fluffy brush and some any color blush. I like blush. So, because this is a big fluffy brush, I can just kind of like tap it on and it off. Blend it out. I don't do a whole lot with highlighter. This is the same brush I was using for my eyeshadow. I'll do a little bit of highlighter on the tip of my nose. Just to like I barely even touch my cheek. I'm really not even touch my cheek. I'm just like this is gonna, so I put glitter on the inside, but the little bit of highlighter just fills in the sparse areas on the glitter. Choo-choo. If you want more control, use a smaller brush. Okay. That's done. That's done. $1 billion brows. That's just literally the name of this eyebrow stuff that I've been using. Definitely not sponsored. All eyebrow stuff is the same. You know, the problem is that I need some more coffee. I just kind of fill in the front half. Look like I got them back in this region. Then that's all. I'll fuck up some brows. I'm not that kind of person. I do kind of fill them in because they're blonde. And I do feel like that's easy to look a little funky if you don't fill them in. But I'm not like crazy about it. Eyebrows. And mascara. We're done, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the next part of the day. Bottom eyelashes first. I've been liking not wearing mascara down here recently, but I forgot. So, shoot me. I don't put a whole lot of mascara, even when I wear I don't really go all the way in either. This looks like I'm just asking for Pokemon stuff in the app. But I'm no makeup artist. Not a professional one, anyways. Alright, uppers. Start over here in the corner. Get the most amount of mascara over there. Work your way in. With what's left. And you start to look like a little girl. Like a real girl. Alright, other side. Nobody can hear me. I mean, I can't hear nobody, but y'all can hear me, I hope. Outer corner first. This side. I'm putting a double coat on this side while the other side dries. For some reason, my right eye is my difficult eye, in that the little hairs spin around together and get all complicated and complex and whatever. I'm almost done with this, I promise y'all. Now, got my left eye is absolutely the better worker out of the two. See what I just did? Pitiful. But just gotta let it dry for a minute. I'll give you some better light, but it's raining. I can't help that. Alright, once that dries, I tried this the other day, but it didn't work. Because my brush wasn't clean. Take a clean one of these. Yeah. And then you can just scrape it right off and it doesn't do nothing. Tips and tricks with Andy Ray. Put some lip gloss on. I don't know what this is. Ooh, this is bright. It's on. I'm not really a lip like thick ass lipstick wear person, you know what I'm saying? Alright, that part's finished. Safini. I had no questions. It was just fun. At least I had people watching. But if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to move on to kind of like mess around with what I'm doing. Alright. So this video will stay around on my Twitch account. I've had a couple of people ask me like how to set things up. I'm just going to kind of just quickly go over the basics, as basic as I get. Like, switch over. Y'all couldn't care less about that. Alright, so I'm using OBS. Nope. It's a little bit of stream inception, I'm aware. I get it. But let me kind of just tell you what's going on here. So on OBS, you set up scenes. So I've created a scene called display mode. And this shows my video, me. So I'm going to hide it and unhide it. It shows the audio, my basically you probably shouldn't have been able to hear me at all. You can see that by down here. This is my microphone. If you were using a USB mic or whatever kind of mic, you can set it up there. Mute it. You get the point. This is display. So that's showing my second monitor. And on my second monitor, I'm showing Streamlabs. Now we're on the same page, right? Okay, I set up a game mode. So this is when I'm actually in my hunter game or whatever other game I have going. But right now I'm obsessed with the hunter game. So let me go back to display mode here. On game mode, you have, I can't really show this to you, can I? No, but you can hear me speak while we look. You basically set up a game capture, but then the other things are the same. Same camera, same microphone. Just chatting, same difference. I got a camera. I made the camera big. Let me go back to my display mode. You can change how big your camera is. Or whatever else you got in there. You know what I'm saying? So in my just chatting mode, I made the camera big. I put an image, just an image of the Miss Frizzle with my son. That's the logo that I made. Hey, thanks for the follow. Oh, I think I know who you are. Nice to see you. I imagine I do. So I made just that standard image, and if people chat, it pops up. I was pretty proud of that. Nothing really, very basic. So I put in my camera, put in the blue logo box. It's just an image, so you can add a source. Let me show you. If I add a source, I'm gonna add my face an awful lot. You can add an image. This was the existing image. Now I have a box. See? Pretty simple. Okay. Here, I'm going to do this. So that it's not like stream inception. Oh, but that's how you see, isn't it? Yeah, that's how you see. Okay. So that's how you add an image. Very simple. If I wanted to add a chat box on top of that image, or anywhere, you can go to websites and download chat boxes. Again, I'm doing everything budget. I ain't paying for nothing. I pay for Adobe because I like Adobe, but that was before this. I'm not paying for emotes. I'm not paying for widgets. I'm not paying for none of that. I'm not paying for music. Get out of here. Let me make sure I don't have anything. Hold on. I went ahead and pulled up my Facebook chat because you can't see. This is one of the things that I don't like. I'm going to go ahead and remove this blue box. Yep. One of the things that I don't like about Restream right now, and I don't know if I can change that, I'll let you know when I know, is that this chat right here is just my Twitch chat and just to my Twitch channel. If I'm in my Facebook, I just posted testing in there. It doesn't show up here. I've never gotten it to show up here. I don't know where it shows up. The only thing that I've known to do is to, gosh, this is like so many stream inceptions. I'm sorry if it gives you a headache, but it's to keep my Facebook pulled up to the side. And so, like, actually, just so you know, when I'm playing my game or doing something on my laptop screen, this is how it looks to me, because this is what I'm looking at. Okay, so let's clean some of this up real quick. I still want you all to be able to see OBS. OBS is free. Download it. If you want to do a stream, I know there's a couple of people who are talking to me about it. Download OBS. Start by downloading. You download Streamlabs OBS. I'm going to put it in the chat. Free. Free, easy. This is what it looks like. Okay. So what I want to do is, just for the purpose of somebody might watch this later and they might want to set it up the way I have, I'm going to add my image back. I'm just going to use the Miss Frizzle one. Sorry, I'm going to just kind of minimize it. Actually, what I want to do is bring my video above my image, so all I've got to do is drag. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. Drag it to the top. And I'm just doing this so that you guys can see the premise. I personally don't think that I want any chat on my... I'm going back and forth whether or not I want chat on my screen. The benefit of having chat on my screen is if you're watching me on Facebook right now or my YouTube channel, you would be able to keep up. We would all be able to keep up with the same chat. Kind of. I don't know. So the point is, I'm not gonna keep this, but this is how I set it up. And the premise of this blue box is so that you can see it easier. That's it. You don't have to put a box here. You could put nothing there. That's fine too. Let's add a chat box. Add. Chat box. Couldn't see it. Add source. Now we're going to go into the chat box by double clicking it. We get to kind of see what it looks like. You can change font settings. You can do whatever you want. These do different things. This background color is black. Font settings probably should not be black. Probably should be white. Actually, what it should do, let me try that again. Even though I'm not keeping it, I still don't want it to look like shit. I'm going to say no background color. No. Does that not let you choose 0 background color? Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. Take my pointer wheel. Pick that. Now it's that color. So now there's no background color. See what I did there? Go to my font. I'm going to make it black just so that you can see what I'm talking about. Now watch. Now we have a chat box. We can make it smaller. so that it fits. We can mess with the font by double clicking in here. We can change the font size. That's what I was trying to do. You can come through here. Oh, okay. I won't bother you then. I don't think I need anything. Do you need anything? Ooh, that looks terrible. But you get the point. You can add a chat box if you want. Huh? Uh-huh. Love you. Okay. I got so distracted. So the nice thing that what would be nice to have a chat box is that while I'm on Facebook, people that were chatting in my Twitch would be able to show up on my Facebook. I think that's where I was trying to get a long time ago, and I never got to that. I think I'm done with the chat box feature. One thing that I really do want to do is in my let's see what I'm just gonna practice. I'm gonna play with it here. I want a follower goal, but I have heard that this doesn't. I think Dave tried this for a while, and it doesn't like stay relevant. So, and then I said that I was going to do it by the 14th. Let's see what this does. Start goal. Oh, I have 31 followers now that I got a T-HUD following me. But that's okay. Let's just see what this does. So, I want to see, one, is this going to stick around? I don't want to be too pushy or weird or needy, you know what I mean? About followers, because I don't mind, but I do like talking to folks, so I would like more followers. You know what I mean? You can't talk to people if no one's watching. So now what I want to do is go to my... Oh yeah, I know, right? Let me go to my my channel and just see what this looks like live. It's not bad. It's off center. That's aggravating. It doesn't, it's not like it like clicks to center. So, fine as a frog's hair here. We're gonna call that good. Okay. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that like people would know? OBS in and of itself is, oh yeah, we're gonna move to Restream. That's right, thanks for reminding me. OBS in and of its own, sorry, I didn't mean to mess that all around, is really easy to use. I like have this display mode that's professional, so I use this. Hi, how are you? I use this mainly when I'm doing my logos, right? This is when you see display mode. Typically, pull it up here. I want to make sure that in display mode. Yeah, I mean, I think that looks good. I'm looking at my my little like follower goal. I don't think it looks too bad. So I use display mode for anything that I want to show people. All right. Oh, I haven't showed you. Be right back. Game mode, just chatting. Just chatting is just a camera, just an image. It doesn't have to be an image. And a chat box. I think that's enough for just chatting. Oh, you know what? Let me add this. Let me add me a follower goal real quick. And this one, I'm going to do it right since I have... Oh, just even better. It keeps the old one, so I'm not going to do it right. But that's okay. I'm going to add the little follower goal down here. It's too big and annoying. I don't want it to be loud. Oh, wait. Look, maybe I'll put it up here. See how easy this is? So all I'm doing, let me go back here, is taking the follower goal and clicking and dragging it. When I went to add it, because I already had made it once, I just added follower goal and it was already there. Double clicked it, already there. Very simple. OBS is very easy. I've never used anything else, so it's not like I know that this is the best out of all, but that's all we have in just chatting. Game mode. I need to go ahead and close my Hunter game. I don't need to keep playing it. Game mode. I reckon I ought to do a follower there too, you know? Hold tight. This is the problem now that once you do one on one scene, it doesn't save it to everywhere, which is fine. Just add it. Oh, yeah, I guess, okay. So what I'm showing, this is Streamlabs OBS. This is the software that I use, that most people use, if I'm honest. I can't imagine, I don't know what everyone uses, but this is a free software. So like, you do your live streams on TikTok. You should diversify. I think you should diversify. I think you should move and also set up a Twitch account. I'm here to help you. Text me. You know what I mean? But if so, if you're going to do it, I would do it using Streamlabs OBS. Super easy, free software. And when you download it, what you do is you set up these scenes. So I have a... Yes, but here's the thing. It's an app on your phone too. If you just wanted to live stream off of your phone, like I presume that you've done TikTok, you could still do that. But if you can do it from a computer or from a laptop, you do have a little bit more options. So like when I live stream my fishing streams, I'm streaming from Streamlabs OBS, the app, on my phone. And all it is showing me the camera. And so So that's fine. If I just want to talk to the camera on my phone, that's fine. If you want to just talk to the camera on your phone, that's fine. When you set up Streamlabs, you sign in with one of your, I don't want to log out because that's going to close my stream. You sign in with your Twitch account, your Facebook Live account, or your YouTube account. So I think this is the way I did it. I'm doing Twitch. The way I see it, Twitch allows me to stream a variety of things without feeling so conscious about it. When streaming on Facebook, and I might be wrong, so don't take me for 100%. When I'm streaming on Facebook, to make a page for it and all that, you kind of really have to be a gaming channel. I like streaming. I'm using a software, which I'm going to get into here in just a minute, called Restream.io. And I'm using that to also share it to my Facebook. Now, it's a double-edged sword. One, people can see it easier because on Facebook it just starts playing live. As you're scrolling through and you see me live, you're just going to stop and watch it, right? But I'm not really gaining anything off of that unless that person then goes to my Twitch account and subscribes to me or follows me. Because that's really the only thing that I have the potential to I'm not going to say make money because it's not about making money, but that's how if you're growing, people just sitting on their Facebook accounts watching me, they're not really, I like it because I'm not doing this just to grow. I'm also doing this just to talk to people and have fun and hang out. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really make a difference for me. But the point that I'm trying to make is that being live on Facebook isn't really doing much unless someone then goes to their phone, downloads Twitch, and downloads or follows me on Twitch. There's all kinds of caveats to that in that it's brand new. Facebook gaming is pretty new. The live stream on Facebook is new. So this all might be irrelevant in 2 months. If so, sorry. But I think that it's worth it for me. Yeah, you need to look to see the thing with Facebook, live streaming on Facebook is I think that unless you're Facebook gaming, you're actually playing games, then that's really the only way that you're going to market yourself to make money through their apps. Of course, you could obviously, you do a lot of sponsorships and making money other ways and your business. So in your way, as in mine, I think both of us, if you're interesting enough, even people on the Facebook app eventually will go to Twitch just like you did, right? You did that for me. If you connect a stream via Twitch, send it over to Facebook, send it over to YouTube. There's not a way to automatically do it to TikTok right now, but even if you were to post a TikTok that says I'm going live on Twitch, enough people would go to you, enough people would go to your shop, enough people that it does still grow. It's just growing it in a different way. Okay. Moving on. We got in a tangent. Right. So let me show you Restream. That's what I'm going to do next. Kind of show you what I'm talking about. Where you just log in. Oh, look here, I'm logged in. Okay. So I start streaming on Streamlabs OBS. I start streaming using this software. Easy software. Don't get stressed out about it. Super simple software that you can download on your phone. And it doesn't have to be this complicated. Oh yeah, that's where I was getting at, Miss Pinup Gal. Is that when you use this software for your streams, you get to add a lot of like things to it. So like when you use Streamlabs on your phone, you just see a camera. But because I have this I have all of these little things that I can add. You know what I mean? I can do this. And like technically what I could do and what I should do is like if I'm in a game and I'm hunting, like I killed a level 4 elk last night, I could be gaming. This says looking for a game to capture right now because I don't have one on. But I could be gaming and then kill one and bam, switch it to big camera and be like, I killed that. You know what I mean? And that's something you can do, like just the interactiveness of it, you can do via this software over your phone. So I would recommend it. And then once you download your software, you're in this page down here where mine says in stream, it says go live. Hi babe, love you. My biggest supporter. Down here where it says in stream, it would say go live. So I click this button, I say working on whatever I named this, right? Oh, hi. Right, whatever it is. Yeah, that would be your thing, right? You could totally do that. And like if you were doing for what you do, you know, like if you wanted to, you could set up so many camera angles. And like I think your thing is how jumpy you are, you know what I mean? And like this would afford you the ability to play with that more than not doing the software and just using for your phone. All right, so you got your software in, you got you a computer. I am using a laptop and a webcam that I've had for 5 years or more. You could buy the same webcam, $70 at Best Buy. It's the Logitech. Everyone knows it. This is like if you Google Logitech webcam, C920. I have a tripod that my mama gave me because I was supposed to be using it to take pictures of all of her collectibles and put them online and sell them. Which, the cool thing about Twitch is like all of this stuff that I don't really want to do, but I do want to do. I changed my chat box and now I don't like the way it looks. I messed it up. But, you know, I can live stream it and like people can talk to me and hang out with me while I'm doing it. So like maybe you guys are interested in how I take pictures of Hot Wheels. I'll show you. You know what I mean? And I think Twitch is the best platform to do a variety of everything at versus Facebook where you are kind of suckered into gaming versus TikTok where you're kind of suckered into video making and live streams, but you can't really like. So like for my live stream, like right now I've set it to say that I'm just chatting. So if people just go to Twitch and they just want to see people who are just chatting, then that's what they can do. You know what I mean? They can go and seek that, where in TikTok they have to go and seek you. And YouTube is great. I mean honestly, like if you wanted to do this whole gig, yeah, like and like I'm gonna clean them with CLR, calcium, lime, and rust remover. And like that's probably really satisfying and ASMR to like see a dirty Hot Wheel turn into a clean Hot Wheel, take a picture of it. look and watch me try to find out how much the value of that Hot Wheel would be. See how I create the post, see where I create the post, watch it sell. And then maybe even like packaging live streams where I'm like, you know, selling Hot Wheels all the time. I don't know. Like, this is all hypothetical. But then I'm just sitting here chit chatting, talking to people while I'm packaging them up and sending them on the mail. You know what I mean? Okay. I get so distracted. Maybe I can't do this because I get too damn distracted. Um, but what I was saying is cheap. It's not even like cheap. It's just like affordable, but good. My mom dropped off. Well, y'all can't see them. Boxes of Hot Wheels. The very first one that I picked up. Hold on. The very first. Oh God, that hair. There's nothing cute about growing back out a shaved head. This thing right here. Give me a guess in the chat how much you think this Hot Wheel goes for. Bear, you can't say anything. You'll ruin it. The correct answer will win a Hot Wheel. Just not this one. I'm just kidding. Probably just a drawing of a Hot Wheel. I'll text it to you. But give me a guess. This is the very first Hot Wheel. My mom brings me boxes of Hot Wheels. She's an antique collector. That's what she does for a living. But brings me boxes of more. It's wild. I would have never guessed. It's more than $100. I'm not gonna give it away. So she brings me boxes of Hot Wheels. I pull this one out first. Look it up. See how much it's worth. Get super excited. More. Get super excited for this little diamond of a Hot Wheel. It's a Palm Beach GMC motorhome from 1976. Or $300. $300. And that's not even, that is one that looks worse than this. That is one that looks dirty. And I haven't even cleaned this up. I watch YouTube videos how to CLR them. Get me some CLR. Can't do my camera. I got my tripod. You know, get you a tripod. I swear to God, $300. If there's any buyers in the chat, send me a message. I accept PayPal, Amazon, no, Apple Pay. Those are probably the only two I trust. All right. So yeah, I think that I think if I'm gonna sit here and do it anyways, for me, I enjoy having someone to talk to. I think it's fun. So far, I mean, I might hate this, but I'm a talker. Most people who are here probably know me, IRL, and they know that I'm like a talking person. I don't shut up. Okay, so yeah, cheap tripod. Logitech C920 camera. I'm using a laptop. And gaming headphones that Scav High Priest donated to the channel. Thanks, Scav, for the donation. Number one donor. But yeah, that's like, I am going to buy me some new headphones, just so everyone's aware. But these are great. My only complaint is that they've probably been around for a long time and they're heavy on my head. And so I need new ones because if I'm going to sit here for 4 or 5 hours, it hurts my head. But you don't need anything. You need nothing. A personality. And Reese Gal's got that. She's got me beat. If she was already live, y'all would be watching her, not me. I'm gonna go get me some coffee. I'll be right back. Check out my Be Right Back page that you can get when you download Streamlabs. Okay. So, technically, you can't get that just by downloading that, but that's a video. So, I made that video using Adobe Spark, which is the only thing, if I had to tell somebody that wants to do this on their own, what's anything that's worth it to buy, for me, it would be Adobe. Because there's such a creative aspect to it. Would be, honestly, it would be an Adobe suite. Like, the whole ass $40 a month kind of a gig. It's twofold. I would say that, one, if you like it for the creative aspect of it. I kind of like both sides of this coin. Number one, if you like it for the creative aspect of it, Adobe is fun. To create logos, to look through fonts that are representative of you and your brand. When I post things, like I posted the picture that's like, hey, I'm going live. I made that on Adobe Spark on my phone. Purchasing the Adobe suite, it kind of helps you also know that you're not using unlicensed art from somewhere else. And because it's Adobe, it's a large company, brand, whatever, I feel like you're getting a good value out of it. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting something that works with everything. Like, Adobe works really well with Twitch and with Twitter and Instagram. It knows all of those sizes. It knows all that information. It's all that, you know what I mean? It's good. Okay. So that would be the only thing I would say to buy. And that's just for the creative aspect of it. But also, on the other side of that coin, I think Adobe's smart if you're wanting to take off. You know, you can pump out a lot of graphics, really marketing graphics, pretty fast and easily. And again, never be afraid that you're using some like other artist stuff. No, you can ask as many questions as you want. That's the point. And also, you weren't even who I was thinking about. I've had 2 or 3 other people. I know I've had 2 people yesterday ask me a lot of the same questions you've asked. And this video is going to go, after I end it, it automatically saves to my Twitch and automatically saves to my YouTube. I'm gonna like get it in the chat. I'm pretty sure all of y'all are already subscribed to my YouTube channel. So what I was saying is that I'm pretty sure that your questions are going to be the same as their questions, or similar, or close to at least. Okay. So, Restream. I'm using Restream, essentially, like I was saying, to get more communication. Just to get more people talking to me. Because that's part of what I like about this. But, unless they really make that move off of Facebook to Twitch, doesn't really help. I still think, like, for my dad, like Candace, I bet your dad's the same way. Like, your dad ain't never gonna download Twitch. But I still want my dad to watch me hunt. I still want him to see what I'm doing. So, honestly, I kind of just used Restream so that, like, my dad would be able to watch it easier. He's just scrolling on his Facebook, and there it is, and he can watch. You know what I mean? This is the easiest thing I've done. Go to restream.io. Add your channels down here. Let me see if there's a TikTok. Man, if there was a TikTok, that would be super simple, but there's not. Here's what you'll have to decide. As I did, I also decided, what do you want to do with your Facebook? You know? Are you cool with turning your personal into your public Facebook? Are you cool with spamming your public Facebook or your personal Facebook with what you're doing? I kind of went back and forth on that. I have a The Miss Frizzle Facebook account as well as Andy Ray Fritz. But if I wanted to stream to The Miss Frizzle, I would have to pay for it, and I don't want to pay for anything yet. I think, like, maybe if people get so popular on my Facebook that it's worth it for me to flip that into, like, paying for it. Yeah. Right. If I think that it's worth it to flip it, then maybe, but for right now, I just add my personal profile, my Twitch, and my YouTube channel. I've went back and forth too, and, like, the other thing for me is, like, if I'm streaming live and this is playing, people can go through, and I don't think it's as obtrusive when it's showing up on my Facebook as it is if I'm, like, posting pictures over and over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Okay. I wonder if this shows my chat. No. Alright, restream. Add your channels. And then you have to kind of, like, add a source, right? Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. And so, you can stream straight from Restream, but you don't have all these fancy options as you do with OBS Streamlabs. And there's nothing to be nervous about with this program. I promise it's really easy. So you can set up your RTM settings. I'm not going to mess with this because it's going to change it. But you copy this. This is your stream key. And then go into your settings. I watched a YouTube video about this. I can't change it right now. I watched a YouTube video about this. You can find a YouTube video. You go into your settings. You copy, paste that stream key. Splits straight to everything. So now from my Streamlabs OBS screen, it's going to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I've got another friend, he's doing music and videos. So for him, he's got more of a YouTube following, but he's got a lot of Facebook friends. I think for him it will be easier to use YouTube. So he needs to download Streamlabs. Crystal, if you're listening, TJ needs to download Streamlabs onto that computer. Play around with this. I would text me if you have questions, but just watch YouTube videos. That's what I learned, and it's easy. Add some scenes up here. Then go to restream.io. Add his YouTube channel. Add his Facebook account. You don't even have to create him a Twitch account. He doesn't have to have Twitch. He could just be using... When you use Streamlabs, you might not even like Twitch. Although he does play games. I say do Twitch. Make him a Twitch channel, do the same thing as me, copy it to Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. One of the things that he'll want to do on his YouTube, if he wants to save it, I'll show you. There is a setting. It won't let me do it because I'm live. There's a setting to save previously streamed content so that your video will stay. So that's what I did yesterday. I'm thinking I'm really kind of up for any questions that anyone has right now, if anyone does have any questions, so it's your time to shine. Mikey, if you're watching this, even if you're watching this later, for you, I don't know if you are you a PC gamer? I feel like your console. Also, TJ does some console as well. In a situation like that, I still think that you want to have a computer. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I'm just using a laptop. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be a gaming PC or a MacBook Pro. You don't have to buy MacBook Pros. You can just keep it simple. That's a good question. Okay. So 2 things. The way that I'm doing my music right now, I just have Pretzel. It's an app. You can download the program, but I just would rather not have another program downloaded on my life. So you could also play it in browser. I keep it up in browser. You log in with your Twitch channel. It plays an assortment of music. And I think it's kind of like the way that it gets by is that it chats you and lets you know what you're listening to. Another thing that I really, really like was why am I on my Facebook? I got some comments, or I got some notifications. I just wanted to check on it real quick. Another thing that I like is T-Pain's Pizzle Pack. Hear me out here. Volume 2. T-Pain is a Twitch streamer, in case you guys didn't know. Not that T-Pain needs me to send him any clout, but he's a Twitch streamer. He's pretty funny. He plays video games, does music. He's one of my favorite Twitch streamers. T-Pain. Who would have thought? He created the Pizzle Pack for streamers. So Pizzle Pack Volume 1 and Pizzle Pack Volume 2 are all free songs that you can play. And it's for streamers by a streamer is what he says. If you go to his website about it, it straight tells you that he gives you the license basically to use this music in the background of his videos. But you can't change it. If so, it's gonna get you sued. But I think that's kind of nice too. So sometimes I play that. Sometimes I switch it up. Usually I don't care for it, if I'm honest. I don't really like the chat thing. Because when I'm gaming, my hardcore gaming on the Hunter Call of the Wild, I can play hardcore games if anybody wanted me to, but I don't think it matters. But while I'm gaming, it's kind of a lot when I see that. I think someone's talking to me, and then someone's not talking to me, and then I'm distracted. So I don't know if I like it or not. Also, you're going to have to be careful about like your Spotify playlist, because you can't play anything that has any copyright. And Twitch streamers have definitely been under a magnifying glass about streaming music, which is why like T-Pain made the Pizzle Pack, because what has been happening in the past when you let me show you a little bit more about my Twitch account, because I think you should do a Twitch account. Please hold. I definitely think that for what you do, Twitch would be your way to go.
The baseline reminds them of Stranger Things. Stranger Things is dope, so thank you for that compliment. That's super cool.
I want someone who's offline. This is my friend's boyfriend. I followed him the other day. So see how he shows all of his previous videos, all of his previous content. He's got like all of his. So what happened was there was like this automatic, like, not bot, but bot basically, that kind of could tell. I don't know if it was automatic, truth be told. I'm kind of speaking a little bit out of knowledge here, but essentially something could tell whether or not you had music playing in your Twitch videos, and then whether or not that music could or could not be copyrighted. And then if so, you would get a copyright strike. And so over the last like couple of months, pretty much a lot of like the larger folks have deleted a lot of their VODs, their old videos, so because one picture you can't be sure that you wouldn't have even like 1 second. Hold on, let me pause that. 1 second of a song somewhere, then they could come after you for the whole thing. So I would just be careful, like just make sure you have non-copyright. That's another thing why I like Adobe so much, is that like you can be safe and sure that you're not going to mess around with like some weird copyright issue. I think what I'm going to do real quick. Alright, so here's my plan. Stands, ladies and gents. Oh, I just closed out the music like a dumbass. Hold on. Like, yeah, this music rocks. Let's do some Pizzle Pack. This how I do it too. Pizzle Pack Volume 2. Like an old lady, you know the. It's a little bit loud. She Googles the same thing. Yeah, and I'm just like, okay, so one, I've already been deleting all my old. I get this from my sister, and if she's here in the chat, she's gonna laugh at me. But you know what I do is this is what I do. I'll be talking real fast and just going and going and going, and then like 4 days later, I'm like, oh my God, I said that stupid thing out loud in a live stream, didn't I? And then I go back through my 4-hour live stream videos and find that one stupid thing that I said that I shouldn't have said on a public live stream and delete the video. So I've already been doing a whole bunch of that. Like, I've already realized, like, I can't stay loving. Oh, here's what somebody should do. This is what I was doing with Dave's videos and Dave's Twitch, but I'm just not going to do it with mine because I just don't care enough. The other nice thing about Twitch and or YouTube is that ability to save the videos afterwards. Mikey was talking about this as well. So, with Twitch, YouTube, and I think there's a way to do it with that Restream app. I seen it the other day. I just didn't really pay attention. You have the ability to download the video file, high resolution video and audio, or audio only. So Mikey was talking about possibly doing a podcast, I think is what he said. So then what you would do is after your stream ends, again, because I'm live, I don't know if it'll let me mess with all this. After your stream ends, download the video. You can do it from your Twitch account. I always forget. You can do it from your Twitch. Let me see. Creator dashboard. Oh, here's some interesting stuff. So it kind of shows you like your path, like if you're on the right path. And this is honestly like so stressful to deal with for me because having it here, it's like metrics. I don't want to hear about metrics. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to hear about what I should be doing, especially if I'm doing pretty good, okay? Like just let me be pretty good. But every night Twitch will email you, "How did you do today?" And every day it's like, "You didn't do that great." Or you did okay, but you should be doing this. So there's insights to the actual stream that you get to see. This is super interesting details. I like at the end of my streams I go through this. So this is not the one that we're on right now. This is the one that we did yesterday. Maybe I'm wrong. This is the one I think we did for it. Girl, I would do like if you want just someone to banter off of, I wouldn't like commit to like an actual podcast with you, but I would be a guest podcaster. I'd be your sis from the South. Can I be sis from the South? One, my dad calls me, everyone in my family calls me sis. We use sis, that's our names. Sis, big girl, little girl. We're both sisses. Sis from the South sounds great. I'll join. I'll come say hi. You can see a lot of information. That was awkward. Is that going to be the name for it? I love that. What's your podcast going to be about? Just random stuff? Or like what okay, like I'm always like kind of thinking too. So what you do is like you do your live streams and you download those and you post those to your podcast is just like chatting. Perfect. Perfect. And you just post those as like hanging out with you or whatever it is. Like this is okay. Here's someone told. Let me show you this real quick. Okay, look at this. This is cool. This keeps you going, especially when you get these little green upticks. That like definitely keeps you going. What was I doing in here? Streaming tools. I'm looking to see where you video producer. Yeah, here you go. And then you can download your video. Oh no, I do not want to do that actually. Right now. I definitely did not mean to. I thought it would give me some sort of like, are you sure? Okay, don't judge me for this. But this is one of my inspirations, Corey McElroy. He has a YouTube channel, that's what I meant to get to, called Aquarium Co-op. He is a fish YouTuber. I used to have a lot of fish tanks. But I don't want to play his but he has a pretty successful, like, for a, for a fish YouTuber, he's pretty successful. This is his second channel. Where Let me show you. I'm just going to throw this in the chat real quick. I love that. I absolutely love that. And I would absolutely join you. I have plenty of those things. Yes. Yes. I think that's a brilliant idea. Oh my gosh, I got like 17 streams coming up. Okay. So this is what I like about him is that he kind of talks a lot about like what I think, like I'm inspired by him to not spend a whole lot of money doing this. Um to kind of like understand what people want to an extent, but not just like what people want, but like what people want in a way that I'm going to enjoy doing it. Because I'm not doing this to be annoyed with it or like a second job that I hate. You know what I mean? So watch some of his videos. Um, Even though that's for YouTube specifically, I think it's very smart information. I think that he has a really good way of presenting it. He talks about how to market your business a little bit better. Um, I think you'd like him. I think that, like, honestly, I think you should listen to him just to hear him out. Very eclectic that it's an aquarium thing, but like, what I like about him is he's not like extra. He's not out here trying to spend a whole bunch of money. Oh, the shit you see in South Knoxville. I can't even. All right, I gotta use the bathroom. When I get back from the bathroom, Candace, if you have any more questions, just keep asking me. I'm just gonna like piddle around with Lene's logo when I get back, so it's just gonna be chill. Um, and then, so here's my plan on the logos situation. I think I'm gonna make a series out of it too, because like I've had now Lene, then you, now I've got another person that wants me to do logos. So I'm gonna do a banner. What I want you to watch is like how I use this software, like because I think you should like look into it. Even if you do the free 2 week trial, like get all your ducks in a row, get everything that you're about to be ready to do, and like try a couple week trial of it or something. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyways, so I'm gonna work on logos. The thing with the logos, I'm gonna do banners. So this is gonna be the size of a random videos I watch at 2 a.m. I want to show you. See this banner? It was like a gas powered like a gas powered electric scooter, and it literally sounded like I mean it was a 4-cylinder electric scooter, and he had a pole sticking straight up out of the back of it with a giant orange UT flag. But it wasn't UT, it was just an orange, like, goshing the hell out of me flag. And he just flew down the road. Like, excuse me. Okay, moving on. Chronicles, the Window Chronicles. I definitely think so. All right, banner, and then something that is like a square Instagram post size. So I'm digging like Lene's banner. This is her banner. I'm gonna sit here until I have to like pee so bad I can't even stand it. But I'm almost done. So this is her banner. That font messed up. I don't like this live on. That size. And then this size. This is gonna be like so that what I would like is, I don't really care about, I don't care about the background, but I'm going to give her a little logo. I want to try to make a little girl with dreads. White logo, Lene made it, I made it, and then her socials. And then last but not least, a size of like the little logo, but just a little logo like this. And it would just have like the Dread Girl and Lene made it. On mine, it's like the sun and Miss Frizzle. I like, I kind of like that. I kind of want to build that on as a style. So when I make yours, I'm going to do a banner so that you can do it to your Twitch and Facebook or Twitch and YouTube. A square post so that you could post it to Instagram and Facebook, and then a logo so that you could add that logo to anything that you post yourself in the future. You know what I mean? So like you take a picture of Hudson and Andy and you want to post it, you can put your logo on the bottom. I'm going to go pee for a second. I'll be back. I don't like. I have a good view of just about anything that wants to come through this window. And man, oh man, never would I have thought there'd be so much. But now I'm wondering that, like, when I start working from home again, do I switch windows so I have something really interesting to look at all times? All right, y'all, this is what I don't know how to do. And that is create a logo of a girl with dreads without an iPad. If I had an iPad, I'd just draw it. Yeah, I would draw it. That would be easy. Maybe what I do is everything except for the logo now. Here's another tip. So if you want to know, excuse me, sorry. If you want to know if you can use an image, you can filter by, nope. Oh, Lord help me. I'm going to move this over just in case this is NSFW. And then I'm going to double check that it is. Okay to look at. This is what I was going to tell you. Google image it. Google image tools. Usage right. Creative Commons license. Now, all of these images are free to use. Like, how does she have dreads? She don't. She's got tattoos. That's different. Oh my god, I cannot. I feel like looking at these images are a little sketchy to do on stream. This would look dope if I had her logo right there. Her logo. And then what I was thinking about doing is saying, like, underneath it, lowercase, I made it. No, I made it. And then obviously some way other font. I kind of want it to be exciting or creative. That's fun too. I like looking at the other screen while I'm doing it because it's twofold. One, the colors are more realistic. This monitor, second monitor I have, is like just a little bit off. Hmm. Right now, what I'm working on is a logo for a friend of mine, Chad. So she is also starting a YouTube or starting, yeah, a YouTube channel, a Twitch channel. She makes music. So her handle is at Lene Made It if you want to check it out. But what I'm working on is I made her a banner. I'll show you that real quick. This is how I make all my stuff. And I was just showing that to people. So I made her a banner the other day. Can't really do any. I know this is a little bit out, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. It's not that bad. But I could probably change all these to white. It's a lot. How you been, Chad? Thanks for saying hi. Yeah. She she like moved down to Atlanta now like 3 years ago to start this career. And she's been so ready to do it. She can do it. She just has been patiently working on herself. And I'm like, all right, girl, it's time to go. Let's go. Let's do this. So I feel like I've kind of inspired her by just being live a lot. And I'm excited about it. She's really talented. I think you'll like her. I mean, honestly, like, I think people who make music at all are, I can't even, like, carry a tune. You know what I mean? The Twitch logo is a little funky, but literally, I don't know that I can change it. You know? Let me see if I can change it. I had to change it on my phone the last time. Let's see. Man, you know what? I'll be honest with y'all. Just the change to white makes it look better. Are you cooking for the whole family? Do you have like family that comes over, or is it just going to be your little family? Which, by the way, is precious. And every time I see it, I'm like, God dang, y'all got the cutest family. Y'all got the cutest. Is she pregnant again? Or am I making that up? I know that she was trying. Should I be congratulating you, or are we still waiting? I mean, congratulations for being successful. I know the cesspool of, South Knoxville. Anybody that can get up out of here is like, I'm like, not cesspool. I shouldn't have said that. That's a little bit mean. Of course, I love South Knoxville, but so many people just did not get out at all, did not do anything with their life. And I think that you're one of the most successful people I know, and I like it. What made you lose interest? Because I say that because I started a YouTube channel before I started doing this, and I also lost interest. But I lost interest because I didn't like editing, all that editing. A baby girl. Oh, that is exciting. And in March, that's when my birthday is, March 12th. You don't have to name her Andy Ray. It's not a real feminine name, and I understand why you might not, but if you wanted to, I wouldn't be opposed. There's no one else in the world named Andy Ray. And it has a good southern twang to it. I'm just kidding. Alright, let me change this. I gotta get out of here. Thanks. I'm alright. I'm doing alright, that's for sure. I'm trying, just so everyone is aware, I'm trying to change the Twitch logo on this banner I'm making, but I can only do it from my phone. And it's aggravating me. Are you gonna fry a turkey or are you gonna bake a turkey? Why do I feel like last year you fried a turkey? Am I making that up? I feel like last year, did you go all out? Why won't this work? Hold on, I'm gonna back out and back. Tech tips with Andy Ray. Close out and go back in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. For me, it's definitely editing. Like, I just didn't want to sit around and edit. And then, like, I don't know, I felt like I had good content. If I get any following and you ever want to do like a guest beer review, Dave would definitely beer review it up with you. Like, I'm sure he would be, because that's like something he would be all about. Um, y'all can guest spot. Um, I cannot fix this logo at all. Smoking the turkey? Gosh, that sounds delicious. Will the rain affect that at all? Is it supposed to rain tomorrow? One thing that I don't mind about streaming. Oh, and are you watching me when I play actual games? Because I do play actual games. You know, The Hunter, Call of the Wild. I can play plenty of shooting games too. I just haven't yet. I've been really digging the Hunter game. One thing I like about streaming, that's what I was going on and saying, is that Andy Joe was a great boy name. That was a great boy name. Andy Ray, I'm not saying if my mama's watching, Mama, I love you. And you are so creative, and I understand why you picked it. But it's kind of been complicated. It's a double first name. I got a middle name. That really mind blows people. Does Andy Joe have a middle name? Because if Andy Joe has a middle name, then you're just as bad as my mama. And Chad, don't you give that baby girl a double first name and then a middle name. We don't need double first names in this world. Nobody needs a double first name. This is how every phone call it goes. Yes, I'm calling to ask for Miss Pearson and or Miss Fritz. This is her. Will you verify your first name for me? It's Andy Ray. It's what? It's Andy? No, it's Andy Ray. My first name, Andierae. That's one name. Oh, okay. And then they just assume I don't have any other name. I'm like, wait, it keeps going. It keeps going. Thanks. So, yeah, I'm lucky. I will say, like, I don't have. This is cool. Just so you know, Grease Girl. Grease Girl. It held that message because it won't show the whole message so that his little identity isn't leaked. I'm going to deny it. I read it, so I know what it is. I denied it so that it's not there. Um, oh, also, I think it denied it because of Jason's last name. is that a is that an offensive last name? You tell me. Anyways, back yeah, so like just having a phone chat is like almost I won't say it's almost impossible, but yeah, you do need a computer. Like I don't have much of a computer. I have a gaming laptop. So it makes do. Um but just having a computer or just having a phone is like miserable. I know. I I think that honestly, I don't know if it was so smart to be like, "Oh, this lady just leaked this entire full name." I think it was like, "Oh, this lady just used a bad word in this name." There's a groundhog outside. You can see anything out my window. I feel like I'm in the hunting game. I should go ahead and kill it. Oh. Okay, let me focus here. I really want to change this. And then because once I change this on my phone, then I can keep going and there's content for you guys to watch. Hold on. Hold on just a second. Did I mention that I like just talking to myself? That's where I was going, Chad, is that I like live streaming because I just talk to myself and anyone else who wants to join. Oh, really? He's taking your last name? Is that real? That's so sweet. I think that's awesome. I mean, I think it's cool. I think it's cool what you've named Andy Joe. Trust me. I thought that was a badass name from the get go. I have no, like, Andy Joe is like, and for him to be who he is such like the cutest damn name. I just think of Andy Joe and think of little overalls, and he wears overalls. you just have, you have a great kid. Um, oh, did you? What app did you use? Yeah, I just think your last name's better, like cooler. You know what I mean? Like, no offense to him, and it's not fuck the patriarchy because that's not what I'm saying either. It's just that like, if I had to, if I'm not gonna like give out full last names and all, but if I had to decide, or full names period, but in the chats, would you rather be a Godby or a Dykes? You know what I mean? I think that's obvious. The Yeah, do that. Also, Chad, low key, follow me on Twitch. Click on my Twitch thing. I got 31 followers. I want 60. That's not crazy. Follow me there. Good talking to you. Good luck tomorrow smoking your turkey. Hope all goes well. Glad to see you're doing well. Always glad to see you're doing well. Exactly. There's no contest. You definitely would rather be a Godby. Come on now. Why won't this change? I'm getting whiny. Hold on. Let me just focus. I got an idea. Yeah. Also, I feel like I always feel like that's such a badass name because, like, Joe always acted like it was such a badass name. And, I'd always tell him, well, I think I'd always tell him that he was a God be not God. And I think he always kind of thought that he really was God. You know what I mean? Like, no, no, no. I was like, hey, you're not that great. You know what I mean? God, I miss that guy. All right. Twitch icon. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, guys, I figured it out. Okay, so this is what I did. I know you wished. God, I miss him so much. He is the only reason I bought the Hunter Call of the Wild, the hunting game that I played. And before, okay, this is like, actually, I said this the other day. I don't know if you were there. You know what's funny is before I ever even knew who you were, he told me that you always thought you were the coolest one of the God piece. That's what he would say. I don't know if that's because it was like a running joke between the two of you, and like you would always say you're cooler, and he would say he was cooler. But I've heard that so many times before. I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with you. I don't know. Okay, back to the point though. So, the hunting game. I had played 12 hours of this game. 12 hours with Joe. I bought it with Joe. It's a multiplayer game, so you can play with friends. And yeah, I played the shit out of it with them. And then I didn't pick it up until November 19th, 2020. He was a jealous man. He definitely was a jealous man. He could never say that he wasn't jealous. Not just like jealous of like, I mean, jealous of anything, but definitely of some attention. So what I did is I do have so many more people talking to me now that I'm running it on Twitch and Facebook. I do think it's better, but um okay, so what I did was I added, yeah. That's going to work, right? I think it's cute. Here's the thing. Not all of y'all know Lene. Let me just tell you, she is not this soft and not this girly. She's pretty much badass. And so while I do like it, I want to be honest. I love it. I think it's cute. It is a little bit girly for her. It's a little soft. So, but there's nothing wrong with being girly and a little soft. You know what I mean? We need that sometimes. Um, what was I going to say? With that being said, her like square post is going to be a little bit more like edgier. If anyone wants to follow Lene on Instagram, I'm sure you can. It's this Instagram logo. It's not right, and the Twitch logo is too high. Hold on. Yeah. I've not told you how much I love Andy Joe, but I love that name. My mom, I'm sure, knows that I would love that name, but that's not where I was going with that. I was going with Dave knows that. Creepy white pedo van. Now the Instagram logo's too high. We're good. Yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it all. What do you guys think? All right. So that's that. I want to make this a little bit punchier. Maybe what I need to do is make this larger. Thanks. I'm just going to tell it that I don't mind that it's big. No. I'm going to look at some of my previous inspiration real quick. I seen something the other day with font that I saved because I liked it a lot. Maybe not. Unless it's this, but this looks blank. Totally blank. You're so cute. Yeah. Um, thanks. We'll see you next time. I'll be here. I don't know. What I want to do is kind of get started on your stuff, like maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. I don't know. I'll let you know. If you have any questions, text me. I think you should definitely maybe even watch some YouTube videos about it and see what you think about it. But I think you should keep going because you got a following and like you already have like the schedule of it, you know. You already know what you got to do. Thanks for hanging out. So that honestly, this one kind of makes me think. Um, you know what I mean? I'm kind of getting some like unique, some weird vibes like this. Love you, girl. I definitely like that I made it. Definitely in gold too. I don't know if I like that font, but I'm liking the gold. Every time I see Lene made it, I see I made it. I like I say I made it. And I think it would be a cute little motto for her or like slogan. Oh, yeah, what I could do. Because I would much preferred to have found a girl in dreads. Lord. But maybe what I could do is make this just a tiny bit smaller. Like that matters. But I like that it... I mean, you definitely can tell it's still a man. There ain't no question about it. It ain't like, maybe that's a... I mean, maybe that's a woman. They made it. So what I'm doing flipping through here is I already know I kind of like that cutout. Like this. I already know that I like the cutout thing. So I'm thinking of just the fonts. But I don't like those fonts either. Actually, what I'm going to do is use the same fonts. I'm going to keep the same brand, right? That makes more sense. So let me just do this. Hold on. So I got... Look at these fonts. Keep the same brand. Got it. So I got Thunderhouse Pro as the main style and P22 as the secondary style. Back here, Thunderman Pro. And then this one was... I already forgot. Oh, P22. P2020. P22? P2020 is again. Oh, no, I messed that up. Hold on, wait. P22. Okay, and then this one, the highlight is Thunderman Pro. Man, do not like that at symbol. So actually, just gonna take that off. And I'll add that as a second, another font. You know what I mean? I'm getting girly again, ain't I? I'm telling y'all, she ain't a girly girl. She ain't a girly girl. Come on, dog. Come on, doggy. Come on. This is what I'm thinking. Let me get this big old girl up here. Hold on, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I think it looks good so far. See what this looks like capitalized. I made it, period. I made it. Ugh. I made it. Does that look right? No, I like it lowercase better, actually. When they made it, I made it. I just don't know. Is it too much? Is it too much? Maybe it's girl, I made it. Girl, I made it. Homie, I made it. No, I don't know. Oh, no, let's do it. Like, see, I made it. See, I made it. I kind of like that. Telling she's a perseverer. And then yeah, that was a freaking jump. I keep looking back and forth because it's a little bit different, when you see it small too. Even if we did like this. And then her logo right there, her little dready girl right there. Let's just see what I can find. Girl with images. Oh, wait, Bing. Go to Google. Girl with dreads. Tools. All results. No, images. Tools. Creative Commons license. Logo? A drawing? Clip art? Gosh, I don't want to have to use that. However, let me do this. See more. Now here, Yeah, if I could use any of this, it'd be easy peasy lemon squeezy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I can use. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes a big difference. Racism drawing? Seriously? That's what you're going to call it? Racism drawing? Got any vote? Some locks on them? Because that's all I want. Skin color? I want dreads. Locks. Dreadlocks. Know what I mean? Let's start searching. Dreads. African American child. I mean, I can maybe play with it, but not really what I want. You know what I mean? Let's see what it does. No, that's so lame. What kind of shoes are these? Baby boy or girl needs some new shoes. Gosh, I think this is getting sketchy. I'm just going to pull it across. Alright, so dreads didn't work. So let's do dreadlocks. Uh, God, look at these choices. Hold on. Hear me out. Do crazy hair? Curly hair? Black girl? I can see where this is heading. You know what I mean? I can already tell. There's the next page. I'm seeing a lot, but I don't see anything that I. Even if I could find a badass looking black girl, you know what I mean? Like, I want something representative. I mean, obviously, there's a lot more to Lene than just dreadlocks and her skin color, of course, and the fact that she's fire, but like. Alright, let's keep going. Curly. No. I'm just gonna look at maybe not images, but illustrations. This would be eons easier if I had an iPad of any shape sort. I mean, I have an iPad, but an iPad that I could draw on. You know what I mean? Because all I would have to do is do a little head. Some braids. Maybe I could do like a little devil girl. Cause she's fierce, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I could do like, hold on, let me just look up girl vector graphics. I think this is gonna be safe. I have safe search on. If at all it's about to not be safe, I'll move it, I promise. So here's what I'm looking for. Not any of that. If I could find a girl. You know, like, this isn't bad, but like, that's where I move it. So she does music. So I'm looking, like, if I found a girl with some headphones on, you know, like, focused. She video games. Headphones. Focus. You know what I'm saying? Turn safe search on. Now we're safe. If it was even like, you know, something like this, but like with uh braided hair or not so clearly white girl hair, you know. Because I could change, like, I can make it just the outline. So the color, like this color, skin color, don't matter at all. Maybe I should be searching for woman instead of girl. Whose arms look like that? Excuse me? Safe search is on. freaking basic ass afro is not enough. You know. Do girls do a lot of yoga or something that I'm not aware of? Hi, Crystal. I didn't see you. Also, by the way, you should rewatch. Even like after I get off, go to my Twitch channel and scrub through the video because I talked to you and TJ specifically. And if TJ needs any help, safe search is on, y'all. I promise. If TJ needs any help, then I'm here. But this is pretty easy. In case you want to see what I'm working on, I'm working on, for my friend, she makes music. Her name's Lene. Check her out on Instagram. Lene made it. She's going to start streaming. So I made her a banner. I made that the other day, but I don't know if I was finished or if you've seen it. And now I'm working on just like an Instagram thing for her. But I'm looking, she's got locks. And so I'm looking for, this is hard. A girl with dreadlocks that's not like this, that is also not like, I just want like a black silhouette, basically, with dreads. If I had an iPad, I could probably draw it, but I don't have one. So I'm just kind of like aimlessly scrolling until I see some sort of like something. That reminds me of a badass black girl, not all these like whatever. Yeah, so like what I was saying too is that even if I could find something with headphones or DJ, something in that realm, like I can make a silhouette, but once I make this a silhouette, you can't tell. I guess that's the point. Bunch of basic bullshit. I mean, honestly, here's the other thing is like maybe what I do is put something there so that I can like see it through and see that like that is actually what I want to do. Yeah, this little girl. This girl's so cool. I just like she's a traveler. I don't really need a traveler. Yeah, she's just not Lene. She's more like, I don't know, not me, but she ain't Lene. Maybe I'll look Monster up because I wouldn't mind like keeping like a creepy vibe as long as it's badass and not all soft. Because the other thing that I got is a little soft for her. I just want it to be a little bit more badass. Not that I'm gonna change the other one. I like it a lot. I'm just saying like if you guys really know her, you know she ain't a soft kind of a gal. So monster. So monster. Woman. She ain't dumb though. That girl looks dumb. I mean, we're making ish progress. Ish. Kind of. Remember to look at all the pictures, not just the ones that need to fit. Mm, that last one might have been right. Hold on. You know what? Now hear me out. Computer girl? Computer girl? That's what they call this. Computer girl's here to save the day. Uh, she is one of the finest genii I know. Lee genii. I just want to see what this does. Now watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I don't know if anyone's still watching, but if they are, watch this. No, it ain't working. But I just want to see what it does. Hold on. See? Like, that's okay. See what I'm saying? Like, I could totally. What if I remove background? Hold on, wait. Remove background. You see, I got something going on there. That's better than nothing. But not exactly what I'm looking for either. Excuse me. Alright. And then maybe I'll do headphones, because that could also be her logo. You know what I'm saying? Or DJ. So woman, monster, headphones. Emma's got everything. Ethnic? Hold on. It almost wants me to. Oh, sorry. Shoot. Obviously, no. Also, you can see where it's. But I mean, I could fix that with pages, but I don't feel like it. Let me just take a scroll through ethnic real quick. Alright, let's go into woman. I guess I could still go through these. Hold on. Till the end. Might as well. Like, if you could just be standing up. It's not like I want to find a black girl. I want to find and dreads or something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, not any old girl's just gonna do. Or something that you understand is kind of like dreads. I was doing a lot of Medusa stuff there for a while because, like, that was getting it. But that ain't getting it no more. Like, how unfortunate is it that they have some shit like that, but not something that I need? Oh yeah, hold on. Two on a 40. What if we do monster? Hold on. Because she could have a cute ass, like, monster as her logo. Yep. I love it. I love it. I love it. Is that not badass? Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is how we're going to do this now. This picture back here goes away. Alright. Alright, hold on. Is that not cute? I love it. Okay, so now, hold on. Of course. Wait until it changes colors on the other screen. Yeah, I like the light pink better. That looks gold. Now this background color. Maybe even... Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. I like to pull from colors in this. Don't make it to kiss it. I love it. I think it's so cute so far. Oh my god. I just needed this. This is all I needed that whole time. Because now I can make, see? I want this to be really gold. Best gold color code. See. Gold. This is gold. Gold. Yeah, I'm slowly digging it. Now, what I'm going to do is add the icons in blue down here. Okay, so here's my problem. Wait. These have to be white. Which means made it cannot be white, but that's okay. YouTube. Twitter. We're going to use the same ones that we did with our other one for consistency. Which I think it was, I think it was this one. No. It was this one. Oh yeah, you know what else I could do for consistency? Is I could actually Lemay made it. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Um, I gotta go home. Oh yeah, I'm totally digging it. So here's why that one had to be, they all have to be white. Because I don't have a way of adding a Twitch logo. Um, I don't have a way of adding a Twitch logo on the computer, so I add it on. My Facebook feed was like totally frozen, so sorry I didn't see if there. Nope, nobody said anything. No love lost. Okay, see what I did there? Okay. I need I need to see what it looks like on my other monitor here. Hold on. I don't know why changing the color made it weird. Good, how are you? Like, if I change it back to white, does it make... No, it doesn't make it unweird, so hold on. I didn't mean to save it. Good. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Nice to talk to you. I'm probably gonna just actually be on for a little bit longer, so you're catching the bottom half of it, but I'm glad you're here. Be back on later. You can follow me, and then you don't have to do all that. I'll be back later if you're interested. I'm backing all the way back out until Alright, hold on. I gotta choose. Actually, I wanted those reversed, but that's okay. So the main style is the main style is the white one, and it needs to be the other guy. I'll be playing video games this evening. Um, I play Hunter Call of the Wild right now. Play everything, but right now I'm playing that. So if you're interested, check it out. I think tonight's quest is like probably killing a bear, because that's what I didn't do yesterday. Right now, just so you, I don't know if you're wondering, um, just trying to work on a little logo for a friend of mine. Want this color. I don't want any more white because I've got all these white logos. See what I'm saying? Wait, what if I did this? No. I mean, it's not bad, but hold on. Making a friend a logo. I like it. Alright, so let's see. The last thing that I think we need to mess with is this background. I'm gonna add nothing that is too busy like that, but look, I can also do this. You know what I'm saying? So like that's kind of cool with the red and the tongue. Kind of pulls it all together. I'm gonna text Lene and tell her to check out my stream real quick before I get off. I need an opinion. I think it's cute though. coming now. Look at you. Maybe I need to make the mated just a hair bit darker. Like I could probably pull from this right here. No, 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 no. Back to light gray. Oh yeah, she's got to see both things. But this isn't done. So when you're here, Nay, let me know. But we not totally done. Oh good. Oh good. Oh great. So then the other thing we'll do is we'll just put the little icon guy with Lene made it on something that's probably more solid and that you can just attach to anything that you do. It's like if you post a picture, you can just post it down there at the bottom. All right, then let me show you the other one because this one's done too. They're two totally different styles. I'm aware. I'm aware. I think that what my plan is use my first that I was practicing on. I'm gonna go ahead and send you these two because from here I have more ideas. However, I got two other people that want me to make logos and they pay in. One of them is. Not that I expect anything from you. I'm not meaning that in a shitty way at all. Um, but here's my thought process. I really need to be able to draw you a girl with dreads. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have been sitting here looking at just about everything I can think of. But I don't like anything for you. I'm very picky for you. I don't want you to fight me. I don't want you to give me anything because I've been learning with you. I don't want nothing from you. Um. Yeah. So moving on. That's where I found him, her, it. I want to draw you something. I want to draw you something, and that's gonna be a whole other artsy fartsy with Andy Ray time. Ding. I love you. I appreciate you. So I'm gonna send these to you so that you got a good basis, and I think that you legitimately do have a good basis, and there's no excuse for you not to be live streaming, and we're gonna live stream together, and then you can't be like, well, I don't want to because I'm basic, because you got stuff that makes you not basic. So I'm glad that you showed up, but that's all I wanted, and now I'm gonna get off for a little bit. Dave is supposed to be off by now, but he's not, so he's probably grumpy. Um, yeah. I like this guy still because he's a little bit funky. He's got headphones on. He's got music coming out of him, but the headphones are also gamey-ish. And his hair, it's a monster. I'm not calling you a monster. That's what I'm saying. Girl, look at this. Okay, last thing I'm gonna show you. This was my other thought process. This is what I was trying to make work because she has a computer and, and an HDMI cord to save the day. but but I ain't gonna make you come up in here with a fucking HDMI cord on your hip. All right, Nay, I love you. That's all I wanted. I'm ending the stream for now. Talk to you later. Thank you for everyone that's followed me today. I appreciate it. I'll be back on later. I'm gonna play hunting games later tonight.